Good afternoon or evening, as the case may be, and welcome to Lori Book Trials. Hi, everybody. I'll be back with you in a minute. Hi, everybody. So I am still reading Verity, and it's getting really intriguing now. Very, very intriguing. I'm on chapter 5, which is page 74, and we're learning about Verity and Jeremy. Because Lowen, or Laura, / Laura, because that's what she's pretending like her name is Laura. Well, he knows what her name is, really, but, you know, I mean, like, she's, to everybody else, she's Laura. That's her, like, pen thing. What her is going to be, like, her pen name type thing. Or what he's introducing her as, so people don't know what her real name is. So, yeah. And, yeah, she found the manuscript. The only one I put a like a tag by, if I can remember the name. The name of the manuscript is So Be It. So that's the name. So anyways, Lowen just found that, and now we're finding out how Jeremy and Jeremy and Verity met. And yeah, she already seems like she's a weird lady. But yeah, I just wanted to update you. I'll talk to you guys all later. Hey everybody. So I read a little bit more. I am on now chapter 8, page 120. Very weird book. I just have like this guy Jeremy I'm not sure about. He just seems like he's too good to be true. So usually when something's too good to be true, that's the case. But this girl, Verity, is very sick. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but yeah, she's a very sick individual. If what she's writing down is true, she's very weird, very awful. And if she's doing what I think, if what's happening is what I think is happening, then she's a really sick individual. But I still think Jeremy's hiding. But I'm going to let you guys go because it is time for dinner, and I will update you guys all if I read anything else tonight. Bye for now. Good evening, everybody. So I read some more in Verity, how we say it, by Colleen Hoover. Boy, this book is really twisted. I'm on page 192. Yeah. Now, there's going to be spoilers in this, so don't watch if you're planning on reading the book, because it's getting hard to talk about it without spoiling it, so I'm going to talk a little bit about some spoilers. So, yeah. So, I'm going to keep it up like this, and then when I'm done with the spoiler, I'll put the book down. Okay. So, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what is going on with this lady Verity, because she writes all this stuff down in the in her autobiographic or whatever you want to call it, you know, that she was doing. And oh man, it's so twisted. She's talking about like how because she gets pregnant later on and she has twins, and she's talking about like in the thing, like how like she don't want the kid, and she tried, and before they were born, she tried to make herself have a miscarriage, and she went into the bathroom and used like I think it was a hanger or something like that, and tried to, you know, really gross. And then she talks about like later on, she talks about how she has this dream that, because they're twins. I don't know if I mentioned that, the kid, she has twins. But anyways, she mentions later on, she's talking about how she that she had this dream that the one girl, Harper, killed her twin, Chasen, something like that. And she's talking about how she's like now getting like attached to Chasen and stuff like that. And she's so afraid that Harper was gonna try to kill Chasen that she she almost killed. She tried to kill Harper, and yeah, it's just really. And then there's cheating, of course, because well, not really cheating yet, but the girl's thinking about wanting to have sex with the guy and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just really like twisted all around. It's kind of interesting though, and I'm definitely like curious on how everything is going to end, because I know somebody said it ended. Some people were saying that it ended in a major not cliffhanger because it's only one book, but it ended. Excuse me. In a surprise ending, like a twist kind of thing. And some people really like the twist, and other people couldn't stand the twist. So yeah. But right now, I'm really loving it. It's creepy. It's kind of gross, with her trying to like kill her kids and stuff. And if it's true, I don't know, because I don't know like if this is real or not. And then I also think that because she got into a car accident, and I also think that she's faking Verity, that she ain't really as bad off as everybody thinks she is. Because everybody's like, oh, she can't do this and she can't do that, she can't get up, but there's like just weird things that's happening. Like there's they have a boy that survived. I mean, that's still alive. I forgot his name. Crew. That's his name, Crew. And Crew was saying something about he got hurt with a knife, and he was talking about how his mom told him that he's not supposed to play with her knife. And then like there's this one scene where he's like looking up, like looking up upstairs, like they're outside, and he's looking up and like he's waving to somebody, and some other really weird stuff is going on. So yeah. But besides this, I'm also reading this book. It's called, I don't remember the author, but the book I believe is called Trapped with the Mob Boss or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. This girl that gets kidnapped because something to do with her father, and yeah, so she's kidnapped and stuff. So it's basically what it is. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and I got that for 3 months because it was either nothing or 99 cents for 3 months. Can't remember which one it was. And yeah, so I got that because they're going to be doing like the end of the last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this month. They're going to be doing a Kindle Unlimited, like a readathon. Those 3 days, some people are. I can't think of their names right now. When I think of it, I'll let you know. But I know it's, is it Riley from Riley Reads or something like that? I can't remember. There's a few other ones that are doing it. There's like 8 people, I believe, altogether that's doing these. Chandler, I think it's Chandler, something like that. I don't remember her channel's full name, but she's the main person doing it. And then she asked the other 7 to do it with her. So yeah, so even though I won't be vlogging it, so you guys won't be knowing what I read, because like I said, I'm going on my break from doing videos. The only video I'll be doing while I'm on my break is if I do, is for when I get my present and open it on Christmas. Well, I'll get it before Christmas, but I'll open it on Christmas. That my girl Ashley, Book Babe 88, is going to be getting me. Because I told her I wasn't going to open it until Christmas, so yeah. And she likes to watch them, so I definitely got to tape it so she can watch my reaction to the, to open and everything. But I'm going to let you guys go, because it's 10:30 here, and I'm getting tired, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a good night. And I hope you guys all had a good weekend. Talk to you guys all later. Good morning, everybody. I haven't read anything else because I just basically got up just a little bit ago. But I found out that on the magical crate thingy, the edition thing that I'm doing, not crate, but the magical winter edition thing I'm doing, that there could be more than one prompt, so you're supposed to keep going through. So later on, I'm going to go back on to my laptop and film just to make sure that I don't have any other prompts. If I do have another prompt, then you'll be getting a video. If I don't have another prompt, then you'll know that I didn't have another prompt, so I'm not going to do a video if I don't have another prompt, if you understand what I'm talking about. So you only get another video about opening the door for this week if I have another prompt under it, because you're supposed to hit complete and then you're supposed to go another one. And yeah, she was just saying that book roast. So just so you know that you need to keep going and hitting complete until you know for sure that you're done for that week. So I'm going to be doing that in a few, and once I do, I will let you know. You'll know if there's another video up saying what my other prompt is. Bye. Hi everybody. I decided to do this just continue on by doing it on here. Sorry, I know I'm using this stupid thing again. I know. Sorry. But sometimes I have to do that. Let me sit up better for you guys to see me. I'm not cut off complete. It says, after Snape has entirely embarrassed Lockhart, he asks for some students volunteer to try out a friendly duel. Unfortunately for you, his finger points directly at your chest, and before you know it, you are hauled onto the platform, and your wand is pushed into your hand. Suppose we're doing this, then. Even more unfortunate is the fact that Malfoy is selected as your opponent, courtesy of Snape's. Of course, you can see Malfoy staring at you, his lips starting to move in a whisper that, no doubt, contains some nasty curse. You know he would love nothing more but to make a fool of you in front of all the students here. Your heads quickly run through a somewhat limited category of spells you could apply here. Lockhart really didn't prepare you for all that. All of it. For this at all, Unless you want to get hit by a curse, you have to act now. Cast Expelliarmus, how is that word? Cast Proligo, something like that, and cast Ricunimpra. I don't know. I'm totally butchering these names. You guys probably know what I'm trying to say. Let's go with cast Protego, how is that word? Uh-oh. Says you play it safe and cast Protigio, how is that word? A forest shield appearing around you and absorbs whatever nasty brown lightning curse it was that Malfoy just released. And you repeat this 3 to 4 times. You see Malfoy's face getting angrier and more impatient with every turn. So you decide to just repeat this on and on and on until Malfoy starts moving towards you, fist in the air. Okay, come on now, guys. Let's be civil here. Huh, boys? We'll be boys. Lockhart moved to intercept Malfoy, stepping in front of him, but Malfoy didn't slow down in time and accidentally pushed him off the stage. All is well, however, as Lockhart seems to be fine, but Malfoy lost a couple of house points. You simply hop off the stage before they ask you to continue. You like to end things on a high note. Says another few couples battle it out. Girl named Alice Pepper has shot a powerful water stream at her opponent, who has cast a redirect spell at the very last moment, sending the water directly at Lockhart again. Dueling continues until one boy has accidentally set the tapestry on the podium on fire, at which point Snape had called a day, and you left the great hall while chastened enthusiastically. This has actually been more fun than you anticipated. Since you have still an hour to kill, the 3 of you head to the library to work on the essay for Professor Binns until your eyes felt a bit too dry to continue reading about the Goblin Wards any longer, and your stomach has left You know it's about time to be fed. Make your way to the great hall for dinner. Come on. There we go. Hold up. Did you get in detention in chapter 2? Sure did. As you were about to leave, Professor McGonagall stepped behind a corner. Ah, yes, there you are. Professor Lockhart requests you immediately for detention. I trust you know your way to his office. Mr. Weasley, you are to go with me. I will escort you to the trophy room, where you will be helping Mr. Finch clean up. Ron looked incredulously at Professor McGonagall. But, Professor, we haven't had dinner yet. Her lips thinned significantly as she raised her eyebrows and calmly retorted. Well then, Mr. Weasley, you can either pack your bags, be expelled, as Professor Snape has suggested, and eat your body weight just before you leave, or you can serve your detention now and maybe be allowed to continue with your education. Ooh. She turned to leave, not checking if Ron is following, or better yet, next year try to arrive to school without threatening to expose our kind to a Muggle world, and neither I or you will have the misfortune of dealing with this at all. Ron grew smaller and smaller with each word, shrugged at you and follow Professor McGonagall, looking a bit pathetic. He was patting his stomach apologetically. You said goodbye to Hermione and tried not to wear her. You kind of deserve this look, though not very successful. Why did it have to be Lockhart, though? Why couldn't you go with Ron? You would much rather suffer Flinch and his grumpiness than Lockhart and his fame talk. You spend your whole evening trying to tune out his pompous chats and answering his fan mail. Can't wait to finish up and see if you get something to eat. Okay, your prompt, so I do have another prompt, is to read a book that has a dedication at the start of it. What's that? I don't know if I'm getting it in the right order, but let me see if I can get it down there. That's the next prompt, just in case I forget it and I got to go back to read it to watch. That's what it is. Read a book that has a dedication at the start of it. I don't know if this has a dedication at the start of it. What do they mean by the start of it? For Eric James Stones, who had tried to show me how to be brief, a lesson I mostly failed to learn, but has an amazing friend and role model nevertheless. So I couldn't do this one because there's a dedication at the start of it. So I guess I can do my Brandon Sanderson for that one. Hey, now there could be more because it still says I got to hit completion. So let me see if I got another one. This is, as you walk, you start hearing some voices. Rip, tear, kill. Excuse me, that was very unsettling, but you brush it off. Hogwarts is an odd place. You shouldn't overreact over something a bit less usual. You know it might be Myrtle trying to spook everyone nearby, but only after a minute you hear it again. So hungry for so long. So as you're the only one that can hear this, you can also almost sense the presence of something moving towards a passage way over there. You run towards it. Kill. Time to kill. Something is shining on the wall ahead. You approach it slowly, squinting through the darkness. It says, "Look up!" The chambers of secrets had been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. End of chapter 3. Says everyone seems to gather around you in a heartbeat, including all the teachers. Flinch lets out a scream when he notices his cat terrified and hung on the wall. Professor Dumbledore assures him that she will be okay. We just have to wait for the mandrakes to mature enough. Despite his calm tone, you notice his worry. Snape is quick to point a finger at you for being the first at the crime scene. Thankfully, that's not enough for any reasonable adult to blame you for this. However, it's enough for most of the students. You have to get to the bottom of this before anyone else is attacked, and before you get the blame for that too. Chapter 4 opens on the 22nd of December. Okay, so I got one more prompt I gotta do, but I'm reading Brandon Sanderson. It has a dedication at the beginning, so yay! Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna get this ready to go live onto YouTube for you guys. So I will talk to you guys all later.